It's a must-have. It's a lifesaver. It's easy to use and it's convenient to use, okay? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Kelly Sharece, and thank you so much for tuning in today. So y'all, I am so excited about doing this video because I know for me, when I was pregnant with my first child, I was nervous for one, didn't know what to do for two, and I will always look for videos like these, like what am I going to need for my newborn? What are the must-haves? So I decided, let me help a fellow mother out, or fellow father, whichever one. But yeah, I was like, let me help them out as well, because I know for me it helped me out, so I want to help you guys out. So if that is what you want to see, stick around. I have all the basic newborn essentials that you will need, okay? But real quick, before we jump into today's video, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to learn more about breastfeeding, product reviews that'll help you out along the way, parenting tips and tricks and all of that good stuff when it comes to motherhood, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified so that you will not miss when I post another video. Oh, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the very first item that you're going to absolutely need, and the reason why it's number one on my list, is because you can't even leave the hospital without this item, y'all. Yes, I'm talking about a car seat. So you are going to absolutely need a car seat, okay? Like I said, you can't even leave the hospital without it. So I have the Even Flow car seat. It is very compact. It's compatible with my stroller. There are tons of car seats on the market right now, you guys. You do not have to choose a real expensive car seat. I know this day and age, a lot of girls want the luxury car seat and stroller system. But listen, I'm here to save you some coins. I'm not going to tell you have to get the highest stroller on the market, the highest car seat on the market. You can literally get a nice little $100, $200 car seat. You should definitely look for a car seat that is lightweight. So a car seat that's not really heavy. You should also look for a car seat that is easy to use and install. And I say that because if you are a first-time parent, you may not have no idea of how to install a car seat. And that is like realistic, okay? So the manual may look confusing to you. So I would say before you purchase a car seat, look at the reviews and look and see if it's easy to install, if it's easy to use, because you do not want to get frustrated while trying to install a car seat, y'all, and it happens. The third thing I will suggest is make sure your car seat is compatible with your stroller. There's no need to purchase a separate stroller and a separate car seat. That's too much money. For one, you're going to be spending way too much money if you buy them separately when you could just buy it together. So I would say make sure your stroller and your car seat are compatible. The next item that I think you should have on your registry, you guys, is some type of car mirror so that you can see your baby for when you are driving. Because listen, when I took my child out for the first time mom, when I took my baby out with just me and him for the first time, I was so nervous. I'm sitting here wondering, like, what is he doing in the back seat? Is he going to choke? Is he spitting up? Is he hot? You know, all these things run through your mind because you can't see your child. You can't see your child while you're driving. So I suggest you get something where you can see your child in the back seat. And for me, that item was my baby car monitor. Y'all, this item right here, listen, I absolutely love. I use it every time me and Jameson are on the highway by ourselves, because one thing you don't want to do is have to constantly pull over when your baby is crying, you know, or if you're wondering what my baby doing in the back seat, then you got to pull over to wonder. But no, with this car monitor, you literally can just see what your baby is doing. It also comes with a camera, so you just hook this up to the back seat. So you literally can observe your baby's every move. You no longer have to be worried about what is my baby doing in that back seat while I'm up here driving. So I definitely suggest you to put this on your baby registry because you will not be disappointed. The next item that I suggest you to have is a stroller. Now this may not be a must-have right away because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be taking your baby out anytime soon. I know I didn't, especially in this time with a pandemic going on. You're not going to really want to take your baby to the mall, to the grocery store, to Walmart, Target, wherever. But later on you will need a stroller, okay? Now if you don't want to hold your baby all the time in the store, if your baby is, say your baby come out weighing 8 to 9 pounds, your baby is already heavy. So you're not going to want to hold your baby all the time in the store. So yes, a stroller is something that you will eventually need. I suggest you getting a stroller that is lightweight. I know that may seem obvious for some people, but for me it wasn't when I had my first child. My first stroller was so heavy, okay? So I do suggest you to get a stroller that is light. One, because you want to make sure if you have to have a hand, one hand on your stroller and the other hand on your baby, and if the stroller is too heavy, it's going to be hard to push, okay? So you definitely want to make sure you have a stroller that is easily maneuverable so that you can maneuver it around, whether you have to stroll over rocks, stroll over dirt. You want to make sure you have a stroller that is lightweight. All right, babes, I'm just popping in to give a big shout out to today's sponsor of this portion of the video, the Name Stamp. Y'all, the Name Stamp sent me over some free products to use and review, to share them with you guys, to show you just how cool this little tool is. Y'all, when I say the ultimate parenting hack, believe me. So hear me out. I was a mom who, no matter what, would use markers, pens, whatever to label my kids' clothes, book bags, lunch boxes, you name it. I am a labeler. To literally sit there and write out your kid's name on every single thing is a job in itself, okay? So I got tired of doing that. But with the Name Stamp, it's the ultimate labeling tool, and it makes your life much easier, y'all. So let me show you how to use them. So y'all, I've literally been having the time of my life using these little stamps. Like, probably more fun than I should be having, but like I said, these stamps are the ultimate parenting hack. So I've been customizing everything around the house. Like, I even be letting Joshua use them just to make him feel like he's doing something, y'all, but don't tell him I said that. Like I said, they are real easy to use. They are actually reusable up to 1,000 times. They work on dark and thin clothes too, y'all, and they are machine washable up to 50 times. Like, how convenient is that? So to order, just go to thenamestamp.com. There's so many different styles you can choose from, so many different icons you can choose from to personalize your stamps. There's options for girls and boys. If you want to use them for you as a parent, go for it, y'all. But y'all know I'm all about helping y'all save some coins. So use my code KellyS10 to enjoy 10% off. But just in case you forget, everything will be linked in the description box below. So happy stamping, guys. Now let's jump back into the video. The next items that are on my list of must-haves are receiving blankets, y'all. And not just any receiving blanket, I'm talking about the muslin receiving blankets, okay? I definitely still to this day use a receiving blanket to swaddle him, especially after he get baths. I'll take a receiving blanket and just swaddle him up real quick, keep him warm, and then dress him afterward. Because listen, they are super huge. You literally can swaddle your baby. You literally can use it as a car seat cover. You literally can use it as a breastfeeding cover. You can use it as a burp cloth when you want to throw it over your shoulder and burp your baby. You can literally use it to wipe your baby's mouth, to wipe any spills. Like, you can literally use this blanket for everything. So it's not just the receiver blanket to keep your baby warm. You literally can use it for everything. You're definitely going to need some receiving blankets. Next up on my list of must-have is a baby sterilizer, you guys. So what I like about my baby breast sterilizer is after I wash all the parts, I put it in the sterilizer and then it literally dries it for me, and then it sterilizes. So not only does it sterilize, but it literally dries your parts as well. So that is very cool. It steams it. It's looking all fresh and all new. So that's what I love. Definitely want to keep your baby bottles, pacifiers free of germs, breast pump parts free of germs, because think about it, these are items that are going inside your baby's mouth and you don't want your baby getting sick. So you definitely need to sterilize your baby bottle parts, your nipples, your tops, your pacifiers, like I said, your breast pump parts. everything. I literally sterilize everything. Anything that his mouth touches, I sterilize, because I don't want him getting sick. You don't want a sick baby on your hands. It's no fun to the baby. It's no fun to you. Like, no fun for anyone. Okay, y'all, so on the flip side to the baby brezza, before I even put the parts into the baby brezza for it to sterilize, I wash my bottles, right? So what I use is the Dapple Baby dish and bottle soap, y'all, and it works wonders. It definitely cleans your bottles. It don't leave like any milk film or anything like that. I definitely recommend to add the Dapple Baby bottle and dish soap to your registry, you guys. You will not be disappointed, okay? Now the next item that is on my list of must-haves is a baby carrier, y'all. Now I haven't always had a baby carrier. This is actually my first time ever having one, but knowing what I know now, I wish I would have had one with my previous 2 babies, okay? Because it's so convenient. Like, I cannot stress it enough. You are going to need a baby carrier, especially if you have a baby like Jameson that do not want to be put down for more than 10 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but if you have a baby that do not want to be put down, or you know, if you want to just wear your baby or just hold your baby, you want to spend bonding time with your baby, get a baby carrier, okay? All you do, you literally just hook your baby carrier up to you, and you put your baby down in it. Your baby is right here on your chest. I recommend the Infantino baby carrier, you guys, because it's literally a 4-in-1. You can wear it to the front, you can wear it in your back. Baby can face inward or outwards on both your front and your back. It's very compact, you guys. Your baby just stays in place. You don't have to worry about your baby moving, but it's so convenient. Like, I literally wear it around the house all the time, especially when I'm trying to get something done and Jameson just don't want to be put down. I literally wear him, you guys. So I definitely suggest you to put a baby carrier on your registry list. You guys thank me later. Next up on my list of must-have, y'all, is a bassinet, okay? You are going to need either a bassinet or a crib. Reason being is because you're not going to want your baby to sleep in the bed with you. You don't want to roll over on your baby. You know, if you're asleep, baby sleep, and you are in a deep sleep, and you may just roll over on your baby. Absolutely not. So I suggest the bassinet. If you have enough room for a crib, go for it. Me personally did not have enough room for a crib in my room, so I went with the bassinet. Now, not just any bassinet, I went with the bedside bassinet, because if you're new here, I do breastfeed, so I wanted something that was going to be easy for me to gain access to my baby at night, so that I won't have to keep getting up, picking my baby up out of a bassinet. So it's just a convenience thing. I just wanted a bassinet where I could easily just slide them right on out, put them right there, you know, on my boob, and hey, he's happy, I'm happy. Now, if you absolutely do not want to get a bassinet, if you just want your baby inside the bed with you, maybe it make you feel safer if the baby is right next to you, I suggest you getting an infant sleeper. What an infant sleeper is, you literally just put it beside you in the bed. It's like a little miniature bed. You just lay your baby in it and voila, baby sleep, hopefully. But I suggest a bassinet, some type of sleeping arrangement for your baby. Next item on my list of must-have, y'all, is a swaddler, okay? If you don't want to do the receiving blankets like I was saying earlier, then just get a regular swaddler. I personally love a swaddler. You know, swaddlers make the baby feel like they are still inside the womb. It wraps them up tight, but I wouldn't suggest just any swaddler, y'all. I suggest the swaddler where the arms are already up like this. This is the baby's natural state of sleeping, and so when they're sleeping, it just makes them feel like they're just in the womb sleeping naturally, and it makes them sleep longer, you guys. Thank me later. You're definitely going to want to get a swaddler blanket so your baby can sleep, and so that you can get some things done around the house, or maybe so you can get you some rest as well. But a swaddler blanket, your baby will love it, you will love it, everyone will love it. Now, if you don't want to do the swaddlers, you can also do the sleepers, you guys. I promise, sleepers are just as good. So with the sleepers, with the zipper at the bottom and also the zipper at the top, you don't have to unzip it all the way. The cold air may hit your baby, make them fussy, but with the zipper at the bottom, you can just zip it up, change your baby, zip it back down, and boom, your baby is happy, you're happy, and we're all happy, okay? So I definitely recommend you to put some sleepers on your registry. You will not regret it, and they're so cute inside of them. I love when Jameson wears his sleepers, you guys. Give him a fresh bath, put some powder on his neck, a little baby lotion, and boom, he is out. If you see some little feet off to the side, that is him, okay? I literally just had to pick him up because he started fussing. Anywho, so let's get into this next couple of items. So these next couple of items are kind of sort of like miscellaneous items. However, I do feel like you must have them. You do need them. So, Gripe Water, okay? Listen, let me tell you something. This Gripe Water is the truth. It's been around for years. However, I'm just now finding out about it, y'all. I wish somebody would have told me this early on, but nonetheless, better late than never. I know about it now, and this is Jameson's best friend. So I use this when he's real fussy, when he has hiccups, when he has gas, if his stomach is, you know, hurting or tight. Listen, Gripe Water will get your baby right every single time. I love it. I use it every day, and he loves it. He stops fussing like instantly. It works in seconds. So definitely get your baby some Gripe Water, because everyone has a fussy baby. Like, I don't know any baby that is not fussy or don't have gas or, you know, don't get hiccups. Like, literally you can use it for everything. Put Gripe Water on your registry or just pick it up. It's not much, it's not high at all, but thank me later. You're definitely going to need and want some Gripe Water for your baby. Another miscellaneous item, but I feel like you must have it, is Aquaphor, you guys, okay? Aquaphor. Every baby I know has a little small case of baby acne. It's inevitable. Your baby will get it. And if your baby don't get it, listen, lucky you, okay? I know I keep saying this, but I wish I would have known about Aquaphor sooner on, because this is my first time ever using it. I've always heard about it, but I've never used it before until my sister told me, and she was like, girl, you need to get some Aquaphor. So I started using this on Jameson's face, y'all, and it literally cleared his face up in seconds. Like, not seconds, not seconds, I'm exaggerating, but it literally cleared his face up. Like, I was so satisfied with the results. I know another good brand is Eucerin. I haven't used Eucerin, so I can't really tell you how it works, but I've used Aquaphor. I use it almost daily, if not daily, like 3 times a week, and it definitely has cleared his face up tremendously. It's not like a cream or anything. It's like a petroleum jelly type substance. Bless you, baby. So I would definitely suggest getting some Aquaphor for your baby's skin, okay? Another miscellaneous item, but I feel like you need it, is Little Remedies Saline Mist, okay? You are going to want some Saline Drops, because your baby will be congested, and you're not going to want to just stick your fingers up your baby's nose and maybe make your baby nose sore. So I definitely suggest you to get some Saline Drops to help with those dry boogers that will not come out. And then on the same token, also get one of these, a booger snatcher. Now they should give you one of these in the hospital, because this is where I got this one from, the hospital one. There's also some nasal aspirators out there that you can get for your baby to just suck it up, you know, with the nasal aspirator. But if you don't want to go that route, I suggest this do just as well. I call it my little booger snatcher, y'all. I call it a little booger snatcher. So what you do, you just pop it off like that, spray it up the nose a little bit. It's gonna make the boogers, you know, not so dry anymore. And then you just take your little suction and come on out, and it works like a charm every time. So definitely some Saline Drops. And also, he's less fussy when I use the Saline Drops versus just, you know, going up there with just this alone. If I spray this up his nose first and then use this, he's less fussy. So that's what we want. We do not want a fussy baby on our hands. So I do whatever works for him to make him feel comfortable, and whatever works for me to make me feel comfortable. That's what I do. That's my method, and it hasn't let me down yet. It don't necessarily have to be Little Remedies, but I do love this brand. So I was like, you know, let me just get the Saline Drops, and it worked every time, okay? The next items that are up on my list, you guys, is the 4Moms Mamaroo swing, you guys. I love this swing. This is actually my first time using this swing. So the settings on this swing are set to mimic the sound of the ocean, the sound of water, sound of the rainforest, sound of your womb. Like, it literally has so many settings on it, you guys. Like the motions, and you can do a tree swing motion. Like, there's so many motions that you can use on this thing. I love it. I suggest the swing because you need some type of device or some type of gadget that you can dock your baby on. Say for instance, you have to go to the bathroom and you don't have nowhere to put your baby. You don't want to put your baby on the bed. You scared your baby might roll over. Not saying a newborn gonna roll over anytime soon, but you just don't want your baby on the bed and you just want your baby to sit in something that can keep them entertained. I suggest you to get a swing that make noise, that, you know, maybe has some little type of rocking motion to it. Anything like that, I suggest you to have for your baby. Now, one thing I will say about the 4Moms Mama-Roo is that it don't play like regular baby or nursery rhyme music. It mimics like the ocean. So if that's something that you're looking for, then I won't suggest the Mama-Roo for you, because it don't have that. And also the little 3 balls that the Mama-Roo have, it do not swing around. So that's the only con to the Mama-Roo. It don't have the nursery rhyme tunes, and the balls don't turn, they just sit, so you literally have to just turn it yourself. So that may get tiring. To each his own, but other than that, I really love the Mama-Roo. The next item on my list of must-have is a baby humidifier. Now, I know I just went through that whole ordeal about the Saline Drops, the booger snatchers, but the flip side to that is a humidifier. The reason why you need a humidifier is because your baby will eventually get stuffy, baby will eventually get congested, and if you're anything like me, you don't want to see your baby struggling to breathe, okay? It's the worst thing ever. It's the saddest thing ever. Just watching Jameson trying to breathe, you know, at night, and it's already stuffy, it's getting hot, it's humid outside. So a humidifier would take care of all of that. You literally just, you know, put your water into the mister and you turn it on. Mist just steams from the humidifier. You can even add essential oils to it. I personally add lavender to mine, just to give it a scent, so it won't be, you know, just air. So yeah, it definitely calms him down. It makes him sleep longer. It gives him a better sleep at night actually, and he's not so fussy. So I definitely suggest getting a humidifier, especially if your baby is congested, starting to get fussy at night and you just can't understand why, and you start to see like he or she has a lot of boogers, you know. So a humidifier would definitely take care of that. It will clean the air. Me personally, I have the Frida Baby 3-in-1 humidifier. One, it's a cool mist humidifier. 2, it's a diffuser, so it's essential oil diffuser, and 3, it's a nightlight. So I thought that was so cool that it's also a nightlight, so therefore you can see your baby at night, you can see your baby sleeping, and you don't have to wonder like, what am I doing in the middle of the night? With this humidifier, it literally is a nightlight, so you can see your baby and it lights up bright, you guys. So I personally love that for me. How did I get halfway through this video, y'all, and haven't mentioned Pampers? Yes, you are going to need some Pampers, diapers, whichever one you like to call it, whichever one you prefer to call it, you're gonna need it, okay? I personally use the Lumi, and it's by Pampers. It's a very, very great brand. It has the wetness indicator on it. I personally love it. I used to be a Huggies gal, and I probably am still a Huggies gal, but I have not used Huggies on him. On Jameson, I have used Huggies in the past, and I love Huggies, but this time around I'm using just strictly Pampers, and the specific brand is Lumi by Pampers. So it's a great brand. I have no issues with it. Jameson can literally pee in his diaper like 4 or 5 times, and you will not see little gel stuff coming out of the Pampers. Like, it literally keeps everything intact. He don't have many blowouts. Like, his poop stays in his Pampers. So I feel like that has something to do with the Pampers itself. You know, how wide it is and everything like that. So you're definitely gonna need a lot of Pampers though. Newborns wet Pampers, like, they go through Pampers. Between wet Pampers and soiled Pampers, you're gonna literally be using about 10 to 15 diapers a day, okay? So you're definitely gonna need a whole lot of Pampers, okay? Now on the flip side of that, y'all, that brings me to my next item that you must have, which are some wipes. You are going to definitely need wipes for your baby, to wipe him up, to clean him or her up when your baby poo on themselves, okay? So I've been using Pampers. I love Pampers. I'm a Pampers gal. But you guys, I've gotten these other type of wipes from my baby shower, and you guys, I absolutely love them. And you guys, I'm talking about these water wipes. Now, these water wipes are good because they are 100% plant-based, and they are 99.9% all water. Only 2 ingredients, and a drop of fruit extract, you guys. That is it. No artificial fragrance, which is important. You do not want to use a lot of products on your baby that has a lot of fragrances because you do not want to break your baby out. Baby skin are sensitive. You definitely want to look for products that are sensitive and hypoallergenic, okay? So that your baby will not have any type of allergic reaction to the products that you are using. So definitely I recommend some wipes. There are tons of wipe brands out there, but the one that work well for me are the water wipes and the Pampers. Okay, babe, so these next couple of items are products you need for like bath time, when you're, you know, combing or brushing your baby's hair, things like that. This is what you are going to need and put on your registry. So you are going to need some baby wash. Right now, I'm personally using the Baby Dove sensitive skincare. So like I said, you do want to make sure if you're using fragrances on your baby's body that it says sensitive. Specifically, if you're using any type of body wash or anything, you want to make sure it's also tear free, so that way if something do get into your baby's eyes, hopefully it won't, but if it do, you know, it won't be it won't hurt your baby's eyes. So I am using the Baby Dove hyperallergenic, so I don't have to worry about him having any type of allergic reaction to this. So that is a plus. That's what you want to look for. Also, I'm using the Johnson's Cotton Touch. This is newborn wash, and it's also shampoo. I don't use it for shampoo, I just use it for wash, for, you know, to bathe him. It really don't matter which one, it just depends on the day. Like if I feel like, you know, using the Johnson's, I use it. If I feel like using the Baby Dove, I use that one. So there's no reason why I use, you know, both. One isn't better than the other. Both of them, you know, do the same thing, and they both smell great. So I use that. Now, if I'm giving him a bath at night, I do use the Johnson's Bedtime Body Wash. This works wonders, you guys. If you're giving your baby a bath at night, you do want to look for something that's gonna, you know, calm them down. Maybe like maybe something that is like lavender scent. But this works wonders, you guys. He goes to sleep in seconds. Like after I give him a bath and this, first of all, the water is going to knock your baby out anyway. But you put that on top of some bedtime bath. What? Let me tell you something. Jameson be out every time. It never fails. So if you've been watching my vlogs, you know that I've been very vocal about him having cradle cap. So that brings me to the next item that you must have. If your baby gets cradle cap, put this on your registry, the Happy Cappy, you guys. You guys know that I literally just bought this, but I feel like it's working. I've gotten a lot of his cradle cap out of his hair. He got cradle cap around his forehead, and some in the middle. So I was like, oh my god, because you know cradle cap takes your baby hair out, you know. Recommends you to use it twice a week. So that's what I do. I don't overdo it. I only use it twice a week, and this is all I've been using to shampoo his hair. So I haven't put anything else on his hair, just this Happy Cappy, y'all, and I promise it worked. It says a pediatrician solution, and I understand why. So also what I use to get the cradle cap out, so after I use the shampoo, I use this little brush and I use this comb. But the brush that I use is this Frida Baby Skin Soother brush. Okay, y'all, it's so cute. It sticks on the back of your tub. Anything you want to like just stick it onto for bath time, it just does it right there. So it also says that this little brush is good for dry skin, eczema, and cradle cap. So like when you're using it to brush your baby's hair or on their skin, then they will be relaxed, y'all, because this is literally like a built-in, it literally has like a little built-in massager to it. Like I don't know if you guys can see the little balls right here, but it worked wonders, y'all. I love it, y'all. Jameson love it when I be just giving him a little bath and just brushing his little hair with it, or his little, you know, skin or whatever. He be loving it. So the last item as far as bath products go are some hooded towels, you guys. So you are going to want some hooded towels for when your baby gets out of the bath and you want to wrap your baby up. Now granted, you can use the receiving blankets like I was saying earlier, but I want to be cute, you know, so I want him to be in a little hooded towel. And y'all, it just comes with the little hood right here. You put your baby head inside the hood, and then you just wrap your baby around like that, and it looks so cute, I promise. But the reason why I suggest a hooded towel is because the hood, under the hood is soft, And you don't want to wrap your baby in like a regular towel that you use, because your baby hair is soft, your baby's skin is soft, the baby's head is soft, everything is soft on the baby. So you don't, like I said, you don't really want to mess up your baby's skin, because your baby's skin is so sensitive and delicate. So you definitely want to use items that are specifically designed for your baby. And hooded towels, you guys, a hooded towel. So I have like 3 of these. You don't really need much. I think I have like 3 at the most. But yeah, a hooded towel, you guys, add it to your registry for when your baby gets out the bath time. You just snuggle and cuddle your baby, and your baby won't be cold, you know, it'll be warm. So get you some hooded towels. Okay, y'all, so the next item on my must-have list are some Burp Cloths, okay? You are going to want some Burp Cloths. I know I said earlier that you can use like your receiving blankets as a Burp Cloth, but what about if, let's just say for example, you just, you know, open up a fresh new pack of receiving blankets and your baby spit up, and you may not want to get your receiving blanket dirty. So here are your Burp Cloths, you know what I'm saying? So why not use what is designed to clean your baby spit up with this? So you definitely gonna want to add a Burp Cloth. Y'all, this is the muslin Burp Cloths. I know I rave about muslin items all the time, but I promise y'all, muslin to me seems so much better. They're thicker, they can just fit under your baby neck. You don't have to worry about, you know, it sliding down or anything. It literally just go right up under your baby neck, and it gets everything, it soaks everything. So like if you're, while you're feeding your baby and you want to just, you know, stick it under your neck or just throw it on you like that, it works wonders, y'all. So I love the muslin Burp Cloths. They are thick, they're durable, they're not thin. You don't have to worry about them, you know, ripping or anything like that. So yeah, put you some Burp Cloths on your registry. You're definitely going to need them. I love mine. Jameson love them. It's not too harsh. So when you wiping your baby's mouth, you know, you don't have to worry about it, like, you know, hurting your baby's mouth or anything when you're wiping it. So Burp Cloths, you guys, put Burp Cloths on your registry because it is a must have. Okay, y'all, so the next item that is on my must have list is a baby mat. Okay, some type of baby mat for your baby to lay on for tummy time, because tummy time is important for your baby. It definitely helps them to develop a stronger neck and the shoulder muscles, you guys. It helps them develop that, and it promotes also motor skills for your baby. So definitely add a play mat, some type of play mat to your registry. We personally have 3 of them, but is 3 necessary? Not really, but we have the dome. So I know y'all seen me, if y'all watch my vlogs, I know y'all seen in my vlogs that we carry the dome to the beach, but we also use it in the house as well. So the dome comes with a little play mat as well, and 3 little things up top like that he can like focus on and play with. And then we have just a regular mat where there's no play thing to it. It's just simply for tummy time. And then we do have a play mat that comes with the little toys and things that he can, you know, play with or whatever. But I suggest some type of mat that your baby can lay on for tummy time, so that it can, you know, so that your baby can develop a strong neck and stronger shoulder muscles, you guys, because this will help out in the long run. And right now Joshua's neck, y'all, is so strong. Like, he be holding his little head up. I'm like, boy, you ain't nothing but 10 weeks. Like, what are you doing? You ain't nothing but 10 weeks. So, but he can hold his neck up. So we do put him on his stomach a lot to, you know, to introduce him to tummy time. So I love it, he love it, and we all love it around here. So definitely add some type of play mat to your registry list, because you will need it for your baby for tummy time. Next item on my list of must-haves is a diaper bag. You guys, you are definitely going to want a diaper bag. You are about to go out and about. What are you going to put your baby things in? What are you going to store your baby's bottles in? What are you going to store your baby's Pampers in? A pair of changing clothes in? You're going to need a diaper bag to do these things. Y'all, I personally have 2 diaper bags. I have one where it's just a regular backpack. You just, you know, strap it on your back, put your baby belongings in, and it's so fire. I love my diaper bag. And then I have one that's a backpack diaper bag, but it also is a bassinet backpack diaper bag. It also has a USB included, like a USB port in it so that you can charge your phone. Like, how cool is that? So I'm all about convenience, you guys. If you don't know by now, I'm all about convenience. I love something that is very convenient for me to use as a mom, because as a mom we are so busy, and you know, we just need something that is convenient that we could just grab and go, or just, you know, take along with us. Don't have to put a whole bunch of work into doing. So I'm all about convenience, okay? Next item on my must-have list is a diaper caddy, y'all. Why didn't no one tell me about a diaper caddy back in the day? Like, I never knew how easy carrying around a diaper caddy was. Like, diaper caddy organizer, let me tell you. So basically it's a one-stop shop for literally everything. You put your diapers in it, you put your wipes in it, you put your bath cloths in it, you put your bottles in it. You literally can put anything that you feel is necessary in this diaper caddy organizer. And what you do, you literally just hang it on your door. You can hang it on a crib, you can hang it on the bassinet, you can hang it on anything just long as it's convenient for you to just reach in, grab whatever you need, and go. Okay, I use it because if me and Jameson are out here, you know, watching TV or doing whatever we are doing, whatever he may need, I literally have my diaper caddy right here, and I could just grab whatever I need and go. It's so convenient, you guys. I love my diaper caddy organizer. I literally put everything in there: his brush, a comb, bath cloth, because you just never know, your burp cloth, you just never know what you may need. So I literally just tote it on out here with me during the day, and especially at night when, you know, those late nights. I'm always talking about the late nights, y'all. But those late nights when you don't feel like actually getting up out the bed, and you just have the diaper caddy right beside you, you can just literally just, you know, grab what you need, do what you gotta do, and go. So I definitely recommend you getting a diaper caddy. It's a must-have. It's a lifesaver. It's easy to use, and it's convenient to use. Okay, so get you a diaper caddy. So moving right along, next thing that is on my must-have list, y'all, is some laundry detergent for your newborn. Okay, because of course you're not going to be using Dawn or Downy or, you know, anything that's strong for you're not going to use those type of things on your newborn clothes. You're going to need a separate laundry detergent specifically made for newborns. So of course I use Dreft. Dreft is my baby. I've been using Dreft since the beginning of time. But y'all, I've been doing my research, and I have come across another laundry detergent that is awesome. This is actually good too. It actually works well. It has no scent to it. It's also hyperallergenic. So I was like, yes, I was sold, you guys. I was sold. After washing his clothes with this, his skin does not seem irritated. So I love it. I'm going to continue to use it. You should use it. You should put it on your registry because it worked. Okay y'all, so the last and final item that I feel that you must have for your baby is a pacifier. And the reason I put it last is because nowadays doctors do not recommend it. When I was in the hospital, when I had Jameson, the pediatrician actually told me that he do not recommend me introducing him to a pacifier right away, in fear of, you know, it may make him lazy, or, you know, just dependent on it, especially because I breastfeed. But I thought about it, and I'm just like, every baby is different. I know I don't depend on his pacifier. However, it is a soother, so babies naturally suck for soothing. Every time your baby suck on his fist or her fist, it don't mean that your baby is hungry. It literally can sometimes mean that he just wants to be soothed. So a pacifier will take care of that situation. So I use a pacifier simply for that, not in place of feeding or anything like that. I simply use it to soothe. So I definitely feel like you are going to want a pacifier some point in your newborn's life. Your newborn will be thankful for it. You will be thankful for it, especially when the baby is just fussy and you don't know why the baby is fussy. You know, you tried everything and the baby's still fussy. Sometimes he just wants to be soothed. So a pacifier would definitely take care of that. So I definitely suggest you to get a pacifier. Now, there are tons of pacifiers out here. I personally have the Event silicone one. If he wasn't using it right now, I would show you he's currently asleep, so that's why I do not want to take it out of his mouth. Yeah, get you a pacifier, girl. Don't let nobody shame you for, you know, doing what's best for you and your baby. I definitely do not regret getting one or using it on him because he loved it. So that wraps it up for today's video, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed. If there's anything on this list that you have found helpful, please do not hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to check the description box for all the items that I mentioned in today's video. And also do not forget to use my code KellyS10 for 10% off of your name stamp, okay? As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys want more videos like this, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!